Hello friends, it's Astro here, and we are back for another fun-filled day in the mighty maximum security prison. I did start giving it a name earlier on, but I think that was kind of dumb, so we're just going to stick with the maximum security prison for now. I mean, look, I'm new to all of this, right? I've never uploaded any YouTube videos before. I've never done any Let's Plays before, so you know, this is all just this is interesting. This is fun. This is just me kicking about and having a bit of a laugh, and you know, watching these guys just murder each other, and it's jolly. That's what it is. It's just jolly. So these new cells are slowly coming online. We placed them all last episode. The thing that I realized was that we didn't run any plumbing into here or any power into here, so that's going to be a little bit of a bit wonky to begin with, and we're going to have to go through and replace that. We're getting ready to place our laundry. Once that's ready to go, these walls should start appearing soon, and then we've got a classroom that's going to go into here, so we can get our dudes doing some book learning and all of that sort of jazz. Now, at the moment, we've only got 8 workmen, which is very low, and that's part of the reason why it's taking a little while to get all this stuff done. But I'm kind of mindful of this daily cash flow, which is dipping further and further. So I'll just put on 4, and that'll get us just over 1,000. And then hopefully we'll get, like, when these cells fill in, we'll get $16,000 just off the incoming prisoner grant. And then our daily intake, our daily cash flow should be increased slightly as well. Not by a huge amount, probably by about another $2,000, so it should put us back to like 2,000 in the green. Or in the black, which is what you would normally say, but in this case it's green because this isn't an accountant. Sweet. So let's get our laundry up and running, because we should have... Do we have that, laundry? Laundry. We still require prison labor. I thought that would have been done by now. It must be close. Oh, look. 4, 3, 2, 1, and ding. And so we'll go for laundry. And here we go. We can pop this big fella in here. Beauty. So we need a laundry machine, a laundry basket, and an ironing board. So we need to go to objects, and we need a laundry machine, and we'll just plonk them. Laundry machines can go across the top, and then we'll have the ironing boards coming down, and then we can just shove some baskets in here, because they're all going to get trundled out anyway. So I think for now we probably only need... I'll tell you what, let's go for 1 per block for now, and we'll see how that goes, and we can expand that later, because these are... How much are they? $1,000. Okay. Ironing boards, we're going to have a couple of these because they're nice and cheap. I mean, it's just a big bit of steel with some fabric stretched over it and stuff, so nothing to worry about there. How many of them? 5? Yep, right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. And these laundry machines are going to require some utilities of some electrometricity, so that's already building down there. Okay, great. This can build across to there and connect up. We're going to need some pipes, I think. Pretty sure you only need small pipes for these, but I guess we'll find out. And we better pop in these pipes before we forget. Right, we'll stretch that across to here. And then we'll stretch that up to here. And then this large pipe, we'll bring this all the way down to connect to here. And that can feed up to these cell blocks from the bottom, so we won't, hopefully, have any dead spots. Now, water boilers. So we've got water boilers at the top. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to stretch these water pipes down, and we'll just see how far they go. And if they can make it all the way, which they probably can't, but it's worth a shot. If they can make it all the way, then beauty, we're done. No need to worry about any further requirements. If they don't, I'll pop a boiler right in the middle here and then connect that so that it feeds up and adds a little bit of extra throw. Or maybe I should save because I'm going to have a couple more wings over here. So maybe I should have one here somewhere to feed all of the wings. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Ah, do you know what? Oh, intelligence. Bugger. So I need to get intelligence up and running so that I can get weather. What are you? Of course you want freedom. You're in a prison, you bollock. Bloody Gordon Bennett. Tim Bennett. One of the two. I don't know. Settle down, you clown. Maybe look, I'll tell you what. You look like a rabble-rouser, so you can just go into solitary for 6 hours and cool off, alright? If you don't like it, it's your own... What's going on? What's this? Oh, God. It's the Jingle Bells team. Look at them with their Jingle Bells on their chests, causing an absolute ruckus. Alright, well, you know, I hope that the two of you... Do you know what? We're gonna have to sort out our... Oh, we can't do... Right, we're gonna have to unlock prison policy, because I want these guys to have severe punishments for being naughty people. You know, if you're naughty, you are just gonna go straight down to here. And that's it, mate. You're just done. Actually, you know what? Into solitary. And eventually I'm gonna have to unlock up here, because I reckon that very shortly we're going to need a Supermax. Because at the moment these are all, like, this is, the deployment on this is just open. Oh. No access. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Better fix that. Let's pop just a little jail door right here. And you know what? While we're here, I'll have some nice, like this. Oh, yeah. So in case anyone needs to come in and refuel the generator, first of all, they can actually bloody get there. But they have a nice little path. Hang on. Let's get some... No, not there. Here. There you go. And 1, 2 there. Right? Just, it'll be like little bungalows. They'll look like little romantic bungalows. And people will think, oh, look, I'm going to come in through these lovely lights and have a romantic... Oh, no, it's a power station. And you don't have a romantic evening with the power station because, well, look, it's just not the way it goes. You think it'll be electrifying, but it's just not. Okay, so these cells are slowly starting to come online. This should seal off this into its own wing, which is great. And then this section here should be good as well. Now I wonder, could we do a cheeky and put protective custody in here, or are we going to need to wait? I think we'll probably wait. And so when we expand up this way, we can have a little protective custody, and then like a Supermax section over here, and that'll sort of fill those two sections out. And then this section can be all max sec, and yeah, we can move on from there. Okay, so what's wrong with this? We're still waiting on these objects to be delivered, but that's okay. They shouldn't be too far away. And the problem at the moment is that we've just got all of this backlog of stuff going on. I mean, we've got so many problems. Like, there's not even any power. There's no power coming down here. There's no power coming down here. We need some power here. Right. That'll power up all these cells. So that's good. Ah, Gordon Bennett. Okay. Education has been unlocked. And we've got this room earmarked to be our classroom. So we can pop that in now with rooms, classroom. I like how it highlights that. I've never noticed that before. Right, we need a school desk and an office desk. Now we actually need 20 school desks, which is overkill considering we only have 16 people in our prison, but we're going to have more very shortly. So what we'll do is we'll pop the teacher right back here. Okay, and we'll have a little... Oh, no. That way, right? So she can sit... He or she can sit behind their desk. We'll just pretend that there's a blackboard here, because there is no blackboard. No blackboards. Which is a bit of a shame. It would be nice to have a blackboard set up there with, like, you know, scrolls all over it, and someone could, you know, sneak in when the classroom was closed and draw a big dick on it, and all of those wonderful things that you know, they just make life worth living. And we're going to need some school desks, and we need 20 of these buggers. So how many can we fit per row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. Perfect. Little bit of space either side for people coming and going. I don't know how these people in the back are going to get in. I could have put them up a notch, I suppose. You know what? Let's do that. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. Sick. Okay. So it's got to wait for those objects to build in, and these objects to build in, and all of these objects to build in, and all of these objects to build in. And then, hopefully... Oh, that's coming up. Why is that coming up? What are we getting more of? Well, they're both the same. Staff... Oh. Why has staff food dropped so drastically? Is it like they brought their own lunch today? Like, you know... Or is it just because... I honestly don't understand the staff food. Prisoner food, fine. Easy. You get food, and it comes in and sits in the fridge, and then you shove it into the cooker, and these dudes wrap it about and, like, wave their spoon in the air like a magic wand, and then, magically, suddenly there's bacon. It's just mind-boggling how it works. And then they take it out here, and the guys eat it, and then they maybe murder each other. It's fine. It works perfectly. But this horse shit, this is just mind-bending. Look, I don't know. I can hear the arcade cabinet, so at least they're having fun. It's fun. Okay. So, those two wings are coming in. While those are being built out, and while we're waiting... look, we've got 9 cells already online, which is great. So we've got 9 more prisoners that are going to turn up and give us some more cash. And that should help us sort of figure out the rest of the next grant that we're going to get. We can't get it just yet, I don't think, because we've still... Oh no, we can. Cell block C. Excellent. Wait, what's this one? 2 dog handlers and 2 armed guards. Yeah, you know what? We'll take 15 grand for this, because what we can do is now we'll double check in our bureaucracy, because we've got security, and we need an armory, right? And that'll let us get to the next step, and we also need dogs after that. Because this one that we've just got, we need 2 dog handlers, and we need 2 armed guards on a patrol. And so we'll pop those down into here, and then we can get armed guards patrolling in the common room, and in visitation, to like fully suppress these guys whenever they're all in a crowded space together. Because the last thing you want is for them murdering each other, or worse, murdering someone's dad, like what happened before with what's his name's dad, and he was sitting here all forlorn, pining for his family, and meanwhile he's coming down on a stretcher behind him. It was great. Cool. So we can get those 2. They're already earmarked. We know what they're going to be. We can't build them yet because we haven't unlocked those objects. So while that's happening, all right, and everyone's asleep and everything's sort of ticking along, let's go ahead and plan out, because this whole section here, this is 10 by, what is that, 52? 10 by 52. And the cells are 7 by 52, right? So what we want is we want a gap of 2 here. And then we want 10 by 52. Where's the bottom? I can't see the bottom. There we go. 10 by 52, right? Which means that then we've got a corridor here. And then we've got a corridor across like this. Lovely. Lovely, right? See how this is starting to form up? So they get this little, alleyway in between the 2 cell blocks so that they can, throw cigarettes to each other through their windows or something like that. But it'll just give them a bit of fresh air, a little bit of sunlight. It'll be nice. I think they'll appreciate it. And then this whole 7 by 52, right? That needs to come down here. 7 by 52. Boom. Look at that. That is another big old mess of cells that we can bring online shortly. I heard something ding then. What was that? Was that in bureaucracy? Did something finish? No? It wasn't the armory. It might have been... Oh, God knows. So something finished, and I got a ding, and I'm not sure what that was. It might have been the laundry? No? No? God knows. Okay, so let's get this next cell block underway. I mean, we're not going to have much luck because all of the workmen are totally slammed at the moment trying to get these other cells online and the staff room. And there's a lot of objects for them to bring in. It's probably gummed up really badly up here. Like, look at all this crap that's just stuck. Staff sandwiches, cables. Like, there's a lot of cables and stuff to lay down. So, you know, I have to be kind of patient and understanding that these guys they're doing the best they can. I don't know why the chief doesn't. He's got a staff key. Why didn't he open that door for himself? What a pillock. Off you go. Okay. Well, look, I'll at least lay the foundation. Alright, like this. And a little nubbin here, like this. And we've got fences out here now, so I don't need to do the whole, you know, add a door and remove a door really quickly sort of malarkey that I did last time. So this should be sufficient. Let's see, I'm curious to see how many of these prisoners are actually getting fed. Because they're all in lockup at the moment. I'd like to get them into the kitchen, but that's going to need... oh, was that what got finished before? In logistics? Yeah, prison labour. Alright. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. And... oh. Yes. I probably don't need 20 people in there. Considering I still want people... You know what, we'll just go as far. 3, 3, and 3, right? Because it says in the thing... Where was it? Oh, we already... Am I, like, on drugs here? Did we totally complete that? We must have done. Huh. Because I thought it said you needed to have 3 people assigned to each one, but evidently I just needed to research it. And that's fine. We're done. Okay, so let's go 4, 4, and 4. And that's sort of like, you know, 4 from this block and 4 from here and 4, right? It's when we get this lot out, then we can fully assign all of these, and that should help. That should help to alleviate the... Bloody hell. You again? Yeah, see, he's a gang member. This is a problem. We're going to have all sorts of problems with gangs. We're going to have to figure out how to segregate them into their own little world, or just bump them up and, like, have, like, a really strict, you never leave your cell supermax, which is probably going to be how I roll. And I'll just pick up these gang members and go, right, supermax. I would love to send them to death row, but apparently you can't do that, which is a bit of a shit. It'd be nice if you could just be like, well, I'm sick of dealing with you, murder. Maybe I'll have to figure out how to build a murder room. Add that to the list. Okay, so people are getting fed. We're at 75%. 87%. Anyone else? Or is someone... I think... No one's in... See, that guy got into a fight, and he's just strolled out and had some... Who was it? I can't remember which one it was. But he got into a fight, punched up a guard, and then just strolled out and had some brekkie. Like, there's no... He didn't get shoved into solitary at all. Maybe. Let's just see if the policy it has. Okay, great. So, attacked prisoner, search him, and search his cell, right? Attack staff, we want searching going on all over the place. Destruction, searching. Serious, no, all of this. Murder, yep. Search, right? I want him and his cell searched for everything. Absolutely, just toss him. Attack staff, attack prisoner. You know what? That's going to be a lockdown? Yeah, lockdown's fine. actually. But I want it to be more than... I'm gonna say lockdown for 5 hours. And solitary, for attacking staff, that can be 4 hours. Serious injury, I think that should be like 8 hours, right? Intoxication, 2 hours. I don't care if they have a little bit of a tipple, but this violence, it will not stand. Destruction, yeah, that's probably going to need to come up to about 4 hours. Right, and escape attempt, no, you are going into solitary for escapes. 6 hours. I will not have that. Murder solitary, this needs to be well up. And they'll get bumped to max if they, yeah, 24 hours, man. If you murder someone, you are absolutely going to the shoe. Weapons, yeah, found luxuries. I don't really care, honestly. It's just this murdering that makes me antsy in the pantsy. Cool. Okay, so the laundry is done. And we got dudes in... Oh, shit. We got dudes in there. We should, in our work zone, we really need a guard patrol in there because that is kind of crucially important. And then we want... I think we want a guard patrol in here as well. Just down the wall here, like up and down the desks. Just keeping an eye on them, like, what do you think you're doing? Not that there are any desks in there at the moment, but yeah, they'll get there eventually. Cells are filling out. This is filling out. We've got 14 prisoners scheduled to arrive. If we can get these last couple of cells done in the next 12 hours... Oh, yep, 16. Boss. Full capacity right off the bat. Love it. Okay, cool. So, objects. Lights. Generally nice to have. I mean, you can't iron in the dark, right? Have some in here as well, like this and like that. We may as well put these down here. No, not there. There and there. Alright. Have these. You know what? We'll put these. We'll just have one in this room because the doggies are going to go to sleep in here. We don't want it to be too bright for them, right? Because they're hard-working dogs. I have another light here and here and here down the corridor, and then we're going to have staff doors here and here. So that's where our armory is going to go. That is where our dog kennel is going to go. There's a janitor ironing? Huh. I've never seen that before. I've always just shoved a whole bunch of, like, prisoners in there and they've taken care of it. Fascinating. Oh, it's the same with the mail room, right? I've used the mail room a couple of times, and if you don't put any prisoners to work in there, all the guards come and sort the mail. It's great. Finally earning their keep and earning their $1 million sandwiches. Anyway. Okay, guys. Well, look, I think that's pretty good. We've got these new cells have all been opened up. We've got our laundry and our classroom. Classroom's almost done. We've got the tables coming in now. So I think next episode we're going to get our armory and kennel online so we can get some armed patrols going about and helping to further suppress these dudes. And then we're going to bring these new cells online, and that will give us, a good amount of, another 16 prisoners. It's going to be a bit tight. We're going to need to rearrange the kitchen a little bit, which will be fun. To fit all of the dudes in so that they can all have their lunches and whatnot. But that's fine. We can figure that out. Alright, well, thanks very much for watching, and catch you next time.